everyone, this is Aarti Ghargi and you're watching HW News. Welcome to South Connect. This is our weekly show where we talk about some important news from across 5 states of southern India. Let's begin with Karnataka today. With less than 10 days to go for Karnataka Assembly elections, this week the state saw the last leg of campaigning. Congress, BJP and JDS pulled all the stops to woo the voters. Sensing that their manifesto promise of banning Bajrang Dal and PFI-like extremist organizations is being turned by the BJP in its favor, the Congress this week looked backtracking. In a sort of damage control measure, State Congress President D.K. Shivkumar announced that the Congress will constitute a special committee to oversee the development of Hanuman temples in the state if it is voted to power. On the other hand, his party colleague Siddaramaiah, who is also said to be front-runner for the chief ministerial post, was joined by family of Rajkumar, the legendary movie star in the state. Kannada star Shiva Rajkumar joined Siddaramaiah in Varuna campaign. Actor Nishwika Naidu, actor-turned-politician Ramya and Geeta Shivarajkumar, wife of Shiva Rajkumar, also took part in the event and pledged support to Siddaramaiah. The Congress leader's star-studded campaign took place a day after Union Home Minister Amit Shah campaigned for V. Somanna, who is the BJP candidate from Varuna. BJP, however, seems to have put its entire thrust on Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Attacking Congress on its ban Bajrang Dal promise, PM Modi this week appealed people to punish the Congress party by voting and chanting Jai Bajrang Bali. He recently also promised and praised Kerala Story, a movie that has kicked up a storm in the neighbouring state. On Saturday, he held a roadshow in capital Bengaluru. The roadshow was said to be of several hours, covering 26 kilometers. In certain areas, police issued restrictions for the residents, which also included not standing on the balcony or terrace during Prime Minister Modi's roadshow. Meanwhile, Samajwadi Party Chief Akhilesh Yadav and BSP Chief Mayawati are also on Karnataka tour to campaign for their candidates in the state. Let's move on to the next state, that is the state of Kerala. The Kerala Story, a film that kicked up controversy the moment its teaser released last year, has finally hit the theatres. But the reviews are not kind. Now, I haven't seen the film, so I will not go into it, but here is what we are going to talk about. The makers of the film quietly backtracked from their initial claim that 32,000 women from Kerala were forcibly converted to Islam and recruited to the militant outfit Islamic States or the IS. The description alongside the film's trailer on YouTube, which was released a week ago on April 26th, instead says the Kerala Story is a compilation of the true stories of 3 young girls from different parts of Kerala. Thousands of innocent women have been systematically converted, radicalized and their lives destroyed. It's their side of the story, it goes on to add. The film's first teaser, which was released on November 3, 2022, had overtly emphasized this 32,000 claim. Now, incidentally, the makers also told Kerala High Court that they will remove all the references of this number 32,000 from their social media handles. Meanwhile, some people in Kerala have opposed the movie. They say that the movie is an attempt to defame the state. Now, in a unique resistance against the movie, the people are sharing heartwarming stories of secularism, kindness and harmony beyond religious lines under the hashtag MyKerala Story. Oscar-winning Indian sound designer Resul Pokutty too has urged people to share their stories using this hashtag. Now, if you want to go and check out the stories, click on the hashtag MyKerala Story and see these stories that have been shared on Twitter. Let's move on to the next state, that is Tamil Nadu. The tussle between governors and the opposition-ruled state governments is not new. In Tamil Nadu, in the past, we have seen Governor R.N. Ravi locking horns with the DMK government. The governor does not spare a single chance of firing the state government led by M.K. Stalin. In the latest, in an interview to TOI, the governor has made strong remarks against Dravidian model ideology, the one that forms the basis of politics, especially in the state of Tamil Nadu. He said, the state followed a Dravidian model ideology that only enforced linguistic apartheid and fostered separatist sentiments. Speaking on the walkout incident, He said that the state government had wanted him to praise the Dravidian governance model and alleged that the speech text he was asked to deliver did not delineate government policies and plans but instead was full of motivated propaganda. He said, and I quote, "They wanted me to say that this state is a heaven of peace in terms of law and order, but I am oath bound to tell the people of Tamil Nadu the truth." Ravi also sought to dismiss the Dravidian model as nothing more than a political slogan raised in a desperate bid to revive and promote a dead ideology. In the governor's understanding, the Dravidian model of governance underplayed the national freedom movement and tried to erase the history and memory of hundreds of freedom fighters from the state. Also, the Dravidian model glorified those who collaborated with the British. Now, P. Wilson, DMK Rajya Sabha member and senior advocate, strongly countered R.N. Ravi over his comments on Dravidian ideology. He wondered whether Ravi realized that Tamil Nadu had been voting overwhelmingly in favor of Dravidian ideology time and again. In a tweet coming down strongly on the governor, Wilson said, "Ravi seems to be laboring under a delusion that he knows the people and politics of the state. Ironically, what is past, dead and gone is only the relevance of the post of governor." Let's move on to the next state now, the state of Andhra Pradesh. Tensions between the police and the protesters escalated in some areas of Andhra Pradesh on Wednesday. The Vishakha Ukku Parirakshana Porata Committee and labor unions called for a statewide Rasta Roko to oppose the privatization of the Vishakhapatnam steel plant. The protests were intensified ahead of Chief Minister Jagan Mohan Reddy's arrival in Vishakhapatnam on Wednesday for laying the foundation stone for Bhogapuram Airport and Adani Data Center in Vishakhapatnam. A committee of steel plant workers in Vishakhapatnam has been staging protests for the past 811 days, calling on the union government to abandon the idea of privatizing the steel plant. The workers staged a sit-in protest while raising the slogans such as Vishakha Ukku, Andhrula Hakku, which means Vishakha steel is Andhra's right. In Vijayawada, left parties including CPI, CPIM and CPII called for protest and termed the steel plant's privatization a betrayal. They demanded that all the parties in the state should work with sincerity to preserve the steel plant as it was established as a result of several sacrifices of the people. The police, however, detained the protesters. Let's move on to the last state on the list. Telangana Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao inaugurated the central office of the Bharat Rashtra Samiti in the national capital at 1 p.m. on Thursday. With the inauguration of the central office in New Delhi, BRS now hopes to accelerate its activities as a national party. Amid special prayers and rituals, KCR, who flew to Delhi on Thursday morning, entered the Vastu-compliant office and occupied his seat. Telangana Roads and Building Minister Prashant Reddy and Rajya Sabha MP Joginapalli Santosh Kumar had been constantly monitoring the works related to the construction of this BRS Bhavan in the national capital. Now, this BRS Bhavan, which has 4 floors, is built on an area of 11,000 square feet. A canteen, reception lobby and 4 chambers for general secretaries have been built on the ground floor. Chambers, including for KCR, and conference halls are on the first floor. A total of 20 rooms are available on the second and third floor, including suite rooms for the party president and working president. Other facilities in the building include media hall and servant quarters. Well, that's all for this week's South Connect. Do let us know what you think about this in the comment box below. For more news and updates, you can log on to www.hwnews.in.